Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. So today I want to show you a new very easy DIY mask, and this time I have something special. So this one has here on the bottom as well on the top an additional piece just to keep you a little bit safer and so that you don't have any holes where you're not supposed to have any. So yeah, that way the mask is also super comfortable and it keeps you safe. Honestly, I think it also looks really cool because of this wavy shape that it has. So yeah, you're gonna have enough room for everything. Let's get started. So as with most masks, I'm going to recommend using the cotton fabric of any kind. So I have here pure cotton, but you can use whatever you have, but this is going to be a lot easier if you use something that has cotton, and that way you're also going to stay as cool as possible in the summer in this warm weather. So then I have this elastic band that we're going to use. You can use a wider one or you can use a rope, so pretty much anything you want. Then of course we have our pins and our fabric scissors. So the pattern is also going to be available in the description as a PDF for downloading, so that you can download it and print it out yourself, or you can just see what I'm doing, but it's not going to be difficult anyway. So we need one piece out of the inside fabric, one out of the outside. So if you're using the pattern that you can print, then you basically just cut it out first in paper and then you repeat with the two types of fabric you want to use. So the outside piece, you're going to basically turn so that it's looking toward you, and then the inside piece you want to put pretty side on pretty side. And you may not be able to see this because my piece of fabric is pretty much the same on both, but you just basically put it so that the pretty side is looking away from you and actually facing the outside fabric as well. And then you align this, you can pin it as well and then stitch all around. On top or the bottom, you do want a little opening so that you can turn it inside out. Make sure you do the corners nicely so that you have a neat result. So before we turn this inside out, we're just going to take the leftover fabric here from all of the corners off. So let's turn it inside out now. Take your time and make sure you don't rip the stitch. Okay, so now that we did this, you can actually see how lovely the corners look and the entire piece as well. So by cutting the leftover fabric off, this is how we get the lovely corners. So now we just need to close the opening here. And in order to make it neater at the same time, we are basically going to do a regular straight stitch on top over all of the edges. So just the same thing as we just did, and that way you also get to close the opening as well as get a little bit flatter result and piece of fabric. So yeah, it's going to look great that way. We're just going to basically do a seam over this top section. Okay, so now that we did this, you see the effect that it gets. So it's a little bit flatter, looks a lot neater, and now we can move on to the next step and we can finish our mask. So now what we want to do is just kind of fold like this to the inside, so the longer side. And I'm going to take 3 to 4 centimeters. You can take an inch or 2, so depending on how you want it to look, but this should be good. And now what we want to do is just do a regular straight stitch again along the new edge here. So just do a regular straight stitch, nothing special, as close to the edge as possible. So now that you did these two sides, we're going to do the two smaller ones. So you're going to fold these as well. So this one is going to be like a little tunnel for your band or rope or whatever you want to use to hang around your ears. So I'm going to pin this with a clothespin and then I'm going to do the stitch. Same on the other side, of course, and then you just do again a little stitch across this edge here. So now we're almost done. We want to take this top piece and we kind of want to put it to the outside like this so that it's a little bit sticking away from the actual main piece or main part of the mask. And then I'm going to pin that as well to keep it in place, and then we're going to have a section for your nose as well as a section for your chin at the bottom, since we're going to do the same thing there. So this way we're kind of making the fabric face a certain way or a certain direction without having to actually stitch anything. So that way, just when you wear it, you simply just align it the way you want it to so that it's sitting comfortably on your face. And if you'd like to sew, you can do these little sections here to keep it in place, but that's absolutely optional because it's going to do the same thing anyway, the bottom as well. Okay, so now that we're almost done, all we need is the section where we're gonna hang it up on our ears or around our ears. So I have here the elastic band. I have about 30 centimeters of length because that's the adult size, but you can do it all the way to pretty much 40 centimeters if you'd like. That would be also an adult size for a little bit bigger head. But yeah, you can make it smaller depending on the size of your face. So now I'm just going to take a safety pin and I'm just basically pushing through this tunnel section so that it's easier and faster, and that way we get this done in a matter of seconds. Okay, so now I can stitch this section to connect it, or I can do a little knot here or a double knot. The knot version is of course the faster one. I'm doing a double knot just so I make sure it stays that way when I wear it. Okay, so now we're done, and you can try your mask on and see if everything fits. So what I did is an adult size, but yeah, with these little sections on the top and bottom, I think it looks really nice, and it's a little bit roomier, so you have a little bit more room for your nose and mouth inside, but you're also protected from all corners. So yeah, you can make it bigger, you can make it smaller depending on what you like. This is the basic adult size. A kid size would also be doable, just do it a little bit smaller, of course. And yeah, this is going to keep you safe to some extent, so I hope you guys are going to find this useful and fast, and I hope you're going to enjoy the project. So yeah, let me know what you think, and yeah, that's it. Feel free to let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed the video and if you maybe have other cool tricks for face masks. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to shoot us a thumbs up to let us know. You can also subscribe to our channel by clicking on the subscribe button under the video, and that way you're always going to stay notified whenever we post something new, and you can check out all the videos right after we post them. So thanks for watching. See you in our next project, and until then, have a wonderful day. Bye!